Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to another episode. Don't forget our esports dream. We shall continue our amazing journey. Anyway,
I opened this meeting with a decree. Today the StarCraft club begins anew!
4 faces watch me from the sea of desks. Well, 3 if you don't count Mood.
Now I know I said that there would be snacks.
She can't keep getting away with it.
When we let that your actions have consequences. We're planning tournaments, inviting IPGA guys to talk to us, and we're gonna play a lot of StarCraft. That renewed commitment to clubs like this starts now. XSL is tonight, and we're gonna go.
They share a glance with one another and then stare me down. Don't they realize it's gonna be really fun? But before I can begin listing all the reasons that they should come watch XSL, the classroom door cracks open. Yuna pushes it open enough to peek her head inside.
Is this the StarCraft club? Oh, it is, yes!
I clear my throat and throw my hands forward, preparing the maneuver I've practiced for this very situation.
And so, as we're discussing, what does the continued business interest in competitive games say about the growth of entertainment technology going forward?
I can practically see the question marks appear above the heads of my club members. Come on guys, we're gonna get in trouble if you don't catch on.
I'm not here to observe. I am here to join. Wow!
I rush away from the podium, past the rows of desks, and to the back of the class to take Yuna's hands in mine.
Really?
Yuna, I never played. What race are you?
I don't. And like you, I'm Korean. Are you dumb?
Okay. Even I know what they asked about. But that's only thanks to playing SC2VN and now this. Anyway. Then you watch?
No.
They stare. There is only one thing to do in the situation.
We welcome you to our club, Yuna. To complete your initiation, you must join us on a trip to XSL. My favorite player has match tonight. What? I have Hagwon. Don't you have Hagwon? Don't all of you have Hagwon? It's okay to skip every now and then, isn't it? Come with us, please.
She says nothing, glancing between us. Mood and I show the hope that she'll join with our smiles.
I thought I'd say no. But I'm not going to say no. I will go. Whoa, now you guys have to go.
It's going to be hella crowded.
You're right, which means we don't have any more time to waste.
My StarCraft club members grumble begrudgingly among themselves before rising one by one. Are things finally getting back to normal? Well, games tonight have a Terran. I hope that Zerg gets through.
Zergas need your prayers, bro. They've got defilers.
Yuna stares wide-eyed and baffled. I drag her after them with a skip in my step. So she listened. Kind of.
Does she always scream like that? If one of her favorites is playing... How many fan clubs are you leading these days, Minseo? It was so close. I can't believe he lost. Yuna, tell me that you had fun, please. You soothe the pain in my heart. My eyes hurt from staring non-stop at a flashing screen. I spent 2 hours in complete confusion at what I was watching or what those commentators were talking about. But I've learned that this whole esports thing is real. Those games had energy. Yes, then it was worth it.
We're gonna head out. I'm guessing you're sticking around for the meet and greet, Misu.
Wouldn't miss it. Oh, now would you like to come to? Might as well experience the total package.
Most players have fan clubs to bring them gifts like chocolates after a match, win or lose. Eager as I am to line up, I'm not the first in queue. That privilege belongs to a middle schooler that I don't recognize. Her uniform is extra stiff and conservative. It almost looks like she might be from the countryside.
Is this normal? The other lines have way more fans. Just give it a minute. The club will be here, trust me. Well, he did lose. I can understand the lack of enthusiasm.
The girl ahead of us fidgets at Yuna's comment. If she had anything to say, she loses her chance when both tonight's winners and Axel steps out. I think I remember this guy. Even now he's beaming right when we meet ice. My heart flutters and I can't help but let out a tiny squeal. That's, of course, you know, who's saying.
You're too much.
Means hell, of course, right?
I can't help it, he's so cool!
Members of Axel's fan club finally start to line up as he prepares to step forward and greet us. There's maybe a dozen of us, most with a gift to hand over. Eventually a young kid off to the side starts going completely crazy. He jumps at the arrival of someone who is no doubt a hero to him.
Axel! Who's gonna be the first Protoss bourgeois? Hey, what's in? I was here first!
Some of the fans whom their agreement with her, but most are too excited to see Axel to care. And he seems scared. Don't worry, girls. This will just take a sec. What's your name, kid?
Junghua! I'm not well, but I always win against my mom's customers. No one can beat my zealot attacks.
Axel shows a small grin towards the crowd lined up behind the kid when he mimics a zealot slash attack. Is that so? Well, keep cheering for me. And I'll make sure no one claims that I'll live for a long time. Maybe for long enough that it will have to be you. With a shiny new autograph wrapped around his phone, the young Junku gives a long look before clutching to his chest.
Yeah! I knew it! I'm gonna be the Protoss bourgeois!
The what? Too eager for his own good, the kid pumps a fist at the fans behind him. The girl who had been first to line up starts upright and then fumbles with the jar in her hands, nearly dropping it. Even though it's her turn to hand off her gift and share a few words, the sudden attention thrust on her, not only by Axel, but also the crowd of eager girls, freezes her in place. Axel does his best to help out.
Hey there, I don't think I've seen you before. If you want to join the fan club, make sure to talk to the girl behind you.
When I sprinkle a wave over her shoulder, some of our other loyal club members giggle at me, but still, she doesn't move.
So it's your first time in the studio?
She nodded her head manically, eyes frozen on the ground.
I brought this for you. Here, I'm sorry.
The middle schooler bursts forward and draws a jar with a homemade label to Axel's arms before sprinting for the stairwell, with her face covered. She struggles with a massive book bag, slung over her shoulder as she makes her escape. It clanks against her with each step until she's out of sight.
Oh, she was so shy. I'm in love. What'd you get, Axel?
If this is some stalker thing, like toenail clippings.
If this is some stalker thing, like toenail clippings, I'm done.
Et a maman! Huh? What's so risky about that? I hope I didn't say anything off.
No way! Oh, here, I put your favorite!
I pull a chocolate orange from my school jacket pocket and offer it with both hands to Axel.
You're so reliable, myself, thanks. I love him!
Sorry for losing today. I didn't want to disappoint, but Shing has got really good. Probably the best Zerk in the league today.
I have fun watching no matter what. I even brought my friend Yuna along. She's a total StarCraft newbie.
Always glad to see new fans. Make sure to check out Team League sometime. You know, most casual fans consider it more fun to watch than the one on one league.
Huh. Knowing me, I'll probably get dragged along soon. Hey! Did Young Ho ever come out? His fan club's still waiting.
A handful of Young Ho's fans are either gone or downtrodden. It's hard to blame them considering how bad he went out on top of his tardiness.
Last I saw, he was talking to someone in the player hallway.
With a quick look to make sure that none of the KPGA officials are watching, Axel peeks open the door to the backstage. Instead we spot an old man in a suit cornering Yonho. It looks like Yonho is getting yelled at.
With his fans waiting? Yikes!
That's the vice chairman. He's been cracking down hard on programmers who defied CAD standards lately. You don't compare to GG in one of those games. That must be what it is about. Man, the KPG is way too strict sometimes. Wait, just because he didn't write GG? That's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, I may be out of XSL, but AF1 is strong this season. This our time for a Team League championship.
Before I go, would you interested in coming to speak to my school StarCraft club? Oh, I can text you the details. What's your phone number?
Nice try, Minseo. Send me the info through our site and I'll check it out.
I thought I'd get it this time for sure.
When we start off the crowd, the next fan line promptly mobs Axel. No doubt he'll be there for at least another half an hour. But this one feeling. They say never to meet your heroes, but that must not apply to pro gamers. Just as we're getting ready to head off, I spot someone from there stepping out of Yonko's line with a disappointed look. Hey wait, that's the guy that grabbed me and got whacked by Jet.
Hey!
He practically jumps out of skin when I called him. Even Yuna jolts a bit in surprise. Volume. Oh, got you.
Hey, Christmas to you too. What's your name? I'm Minseo, if you didn't know, and this is my friend Yuna.
Hi. What's this about? I know you're up to something. Don't try to get in my way.
We both like StarCraft, so we shouldn't fight. Promise to be nice, and I'll be nice back. I think I'm going to host the local tournament soon. You and your clan should come.
What? Why would he?
Because if lots of people enter, it will be even better.
Clan, after all that happened, you're crazy. Move. The guy stalks away, his hands buried in his pockets.
He's lost. I was gonna ask if you want to go get food.
You're too nice for your own good, Minseo. I should go. I've got to make up for the hug one I missed tonight.
You too. But we could go get food first. We'll be fast, I promise.
Sorry, I really shouldn't. But thanks for the invite. You know, Minseo is great. Something sharp pokes in my ribs, once, twice, and then a third time, harder than the two before. I start forward, arms pulled inward to protect myself. The musty scent and lazy rumble of a taxi meets my awakening. We're almost there. I pick an eye. Achievement unlocked, Jet said. Jets. Anyway, I peek and I open to observe a vast shoreline wrapped around a muddy bay. From the opposite window, the Chinese city of Zhuhai sprawls far into the distance. I should have slept on the plane. I had to meet with someone at the venue today. Do you want to come with me or sleep at the hotel? I'll go. I'll come. It will have to get a lay of the land before matches tomorrow. The taxi driver grumbles. As far as he's concerned, we're just making a bunch of noise. After just another minute winding down a seaside road, our ride lurches to a halt. Jet forks over a fistful of yuan and we step outside into the salt-soaked air. StarCraft doesn't start until tomorrow, but there is plenty going today judging by the amount of people streaming to the plaza outside of the venue. ECG is as much of a trade show as it is a tournament. Popular esports share the stage with sponsored products, games, and whatever else they think they can sell to the competitive game world. It's busy, not that I mind, most of the people here are locals, but a handful of white foreigners stick out as we make our way inside. People stare as she and I grab our badges and hang them around our necks. Neither Jet or I are wearing any kind of team jacket, but I'm sure we read as StarCraft players. Cyber Games Championship 2008 ACG Zhuhai competitor Seungkwan Lee. Okay. Oh. The convention center is a newly constructed complex of hallways, ballrooms, and raw square footage. Haphazardly placed banners display the ICG logo at just about every entrance. Help me find the Gear Flame booth. Gear Flame? Is that a game? Some big company's gaming spin-off brand.
Keyboards and mice and headphones, that kind of stuff.
Giving up your cousin?
Hell no, let's go.
Jet seems especially hurried as we wade our way through gawking crowds and neon-drenched displays in search of gear flame. Amion, zinc text talk. Amion, zinc. I don't see what she mentioned. On the screen massive enough to see from almost every part of the venue, someone holding a gun walks around a desert-themed map. It looks similar to Sandak, but I think this game is called Counter-Strike, or who cares. A screen searching out the main stage beneath the display. 2 teams of 5, both made up entirely of foreigners, sit opposite each other outside of any kind of soundproof booth. Europeans against Americans, if I had to guess. But on the other hand, maybe it's Polish team. If it's Polish team, they definitely will defeat those other guys. Despite the constant action, the crowd is sparse and mostly foreign. From what I know about esports in this country, Counter-Strike doesn't come close to matching the popularity of Warcraft 3 or World of Warcraft. The spectator's point of view shifts around rapidly between the members of both teams. Among the esports I'm familiar with, one thing stands out in particular: both of these teams are loud. Frantic commands spill forth from both sides of the stage, whether they're tactical calls or voice-cracking screams or triumph or anguish. By far the most grating is laugh from someone on the European team. At match point for both squads, each are left with a single player near the round's end. Yet as the American player tries to plant the bomb, apparently the game's main objective, the European makes his move. He peeks from his vantage point, aims and lands a final headshot a fraction of a second later. At once the Europeans scream in triumph and huddle together in celebration. See, I told you that Polish people will win there. The largely distressed Chinese crowd perks up in time to shower them with a polite applause. It's hard to tell from so far away, but I'm pretty sure that one of them is a... Here. Gear flame. Jet yanks my shoulder, tearing my attention away from the stage and towards a black and red booth.
I have to stay here for the rest of the day.
Okay, why? Chae-Young frowns and turns away from me, flipping her hair over her shoulder. She's already attracting a little attention from passerbys.
I didn't need to. I chose to. That's why.
I still don't get what she's talking about. I wait out the silence until she decides. She's done simmering.
It's just for one day. Tomorrow I'll be able to focus entirely on the tournament.
So this like a job. Is it just you here? That seems like a lot for one person.
They were vague on the details, but I was told I'd have a coworker. Look around, do you see any Koreans?
안녕하세요. You must be Chae-Young-sung.
Hello. We turn to find a foreign girl clad in a bright jersey plastered with logos coming our way. 4 more foreigners trail behind her. These were the European players on the main stage just a moment ago, despite that I read her accent as American.
It's supposed to meet you. I'm Jessica King.
That doesn't sound like Polish name.
But most at those events call me Cynthia.
Wow, your Korean is good.
You're too kind. And you must be the hair Dong-sang.
Hey, her what? What the fuck is a Dong-sang? I need to check this quickly. Come on. Dong-sang. Family or friendship relationship. Younger sibling. Or close friend that is younger. He isn't younger than her, right? I think. Whatever. What did she just say? But before I can respond, Jet cuts between us.
Yeah, hey, yep. Thanks for letting me drag him along. If you need him to help out, just say the word.
I see, help for you.
If you need me to move boxes or play StarCraft.
But what I have Chae-Young for? Shall I have you move some boxes for me, Jet? Kidding, of course. And training crowd be laboring up. May I have your name?
Sung-Kwan. I'm here as Jet's training partner. Sinfa peruses my face and build as I speak, rolling a stripe of bright pink hair between her fingers.
Wonderful! How any close siblings? Doubly those that share a passion such as esports.
I think I'm starting to catch on. Can you go a day without trying to scam someone, Jet? And do we really have her fooled? Who am I kidding? This girl is white. We might as well be twins to her. Unfortunately, that's true. But then again, whites are the same to them, right? It works both ways, I guess. Anyway.
And where are my manners? Please, meet my gatekeeper, boys.
She sweeps her hands back towards the guys behind her, decked out in the same orange jersey. They all wave, save one who decides to bow after a look at station. That earns him a nudge and laughs from his teammates. Hello, nice to meet you.
Wow. Nice English. You're a StarCraft pro, ja?
Ja, yeah, whatever.
Stupid question, Jorgen. We're Korean.
Yeah, her too.
Since when can you speak English?
You know, all that cram school and test prep you skipped out on? Cinta traced a finger along her chin with her eyes on, just before turning back towards her teammates.
Our matches may be finished until tomorrow, but please don't get yourselves into any trouble. Be careful from taxis and wary of pretty girls finding you to tea and English lessons. If you need me, I'll be here.
Cinta makes a wide gesture indicating the red and black move and ends it when her finger lands on Jet. Her Scandinavian bros takes the chance to head off, still high on their win.
Here with you, Jaeyoung, and your helpful brother if he'd like to stay.
Hold on a second. Who's supervising us? Where's the person in charge of the booth?
Right here I am.
Wait, you? But you don't look like the type to... Jet makes no attempt to veil her surprise before turning off. Cinta's polite smile gains a few more teeth.
Hey, Daddy spent 15 years toiling at Eclair, so before we really gave him his third gear flame. It's not incorrect to say that I have major pull in our marketing efforts. In fact, Jaeyoung, I personally hired you for this event.
Jet holds still, like wishing for either better manners or a time machine. This could get bad if I don't step in. You're marketing on top of programming? Impressive.
Oh no, I'm not formally employed by Gearflame, for they are the main sponsor of gatekeepers.
She points out the gatekeeper's logo on the sleeve of her jersey. It shares that space with Gearflame among many others. I've heard of gatekeepers before. You guys have a few brute war players.
Americans, Europeans, but yeah, to be honest, we're only positioning our brand for StarCraft 2. Foreign brute war players are almost free to sponsor. You can practically pay them in pound pads. She laughs, haughty and overbearing. Some of the daughters of my dad's colleagues are just like this, so I don't show the shock that Jet does. So, is this what I think? What kind of laugh? Like, let's continue. Abroad is a stagnant market that bores me.
You speak Korean, play games professionally, but don't like StarCraft?
Mandarin, Chinese, and some Japanese too, Miss Song, and I never claimed that StarCraft is a bad game. In fact, we owe it a great deal. But the game's peak has gone by and its lifespan grows shorter by the day.
That's going to get Jet started, because how we worry about the same thing all the time. Yeah, can't wait to see foreigners use StarCraft 2 as a chance to challenge Korea. So, hey, when's your game tomorrow?
The finals are late in the evening. Most will have gone home by then. A shame that China has no appreciation for the brilliance of a first-person shooter.
If we're not passed out, we'll definitely be there to watch. Well, I think I'm going to go stretch my legs.
Before you go!
She flicks a finger forward at me. Cool gaze locked with mine until I finally turn back towards her.
Are you competing alongside your Nuna?
Cinta swirls that same finger between me and my older sister. Jet and I share an awkward glance before I answer. I'm also a StarCraft pro, if that wasn't clear. I'm definitely entering.
Of course. That's only natural as a training partner to Jet. Wonderful! I'll have your room key at the end of today's events. Work hard, Jaeyoung, or I may have to withhold it. You may take your leave, Sung-Kwan. I'll see you soon, no doubt.
For sure. I'll stop by the booth in a bit. Have fun, Jaeyoung. After a few minutes wandering the convention floor, I find the area for tomorrow's birthday. Right now, it's full of Warcraft 3 players, most of whom are Chinese. I don't pay much attention to other competitive games or real games in general. It sounds strange, but I don't even consider myself a gamer. The only video game I've played in the past 5 years is Brood War. Warcraft 3 can be too bad considering it was made by the same people who made StarCraft. The next Warcraft will be terrible though, because, you know, it was an out-of-season April Fool's joke. Anyway, but it's too bright and chunky, and the people who played have serious insecurity issues when it comes to which RTS is best. That said, if a Korean takes the finals and I see him at the hotel bar tonight, I'll buy him a drink without question. On the far side of the rows of monitors, Locke watches the computers. Wait a second, Locke? My feet freeze against the ground. All I can do is watch him stroll down the rows just like any other fan or passerby. But that can't be what he is. He's wearing his CHB renowned jersey. Is he here to compete? To cheer on junk? I dredge myself away from tomorrow's battlegrounds. With a brisk pace and dive head, I look for any kind of area or booth with relative privacy. I push through the nearest exit door 100 feet from the PC area, only to find myself on a balcony overlooking the plaza below. Here too, computers huddle around screens with controllers in hand. Whatever game we're playing here isn't anything I've heard of before, likely explaining why this puzzle section is made up almost entirely of Americans. Certain that I'm outside, I hiss a sigh and plant my hands on my hips. Him of all people, how does his look lined up to compete anyway? Did he know I was going? Who else knew? He has to be in drink, no other reason he'd be here. Open bracket, maybe his wound can invite at last minute. I feel my frustration boiling over in my body language. I catch a few stares from the foreigners, one of which lingers. I'm drawing attention to myself. Maybe I should head down to the plaza and cool off.
You! Are you busy? You don't work here, do you?
But instead I find myself singled out in English by one of the foreigners. Without explaining himself, this random kid puts an arm around my shoulder and gestures me past the small crowd. What? No.
Perfect, because I need some help on the commentary desk.
Sorry, but I do not know the game you are playing.
Then it's a good chance for you to learn. If we drum up the local interest, then we'll put Spanish on the map. You'll make it a watch for them, won't ya?
What? How am I supposed to help you with that? But he neither listens nor cares. If the area outside this balcony didn't have the only person on the planet I'm trying to avoid, I wouldn't tolerate this kid. Just my luck.
Glad to have you on side. This is the show that brings who's king of the mic.
Huh? Seconds later, the kid hops behind the ramshackle commentator's table, hearing the two current casters of the mic despite their best attempts to ignore him. When they look my way, I feel relieved to find understanding their expressions. This must not be totally out of the ordinary in their world, even if it is in mine. With a little direction, the kid and I don our headsets and stare into a grainy CRT, with direct feed to the player setup up on the main stage. Nothing I see on screen is even remotely comprehensible, and while I can keep up a conversation in English, it's not easy.
I told you I do not know this game, man. How am I supposed to commentate with you? Right. Quick primer. The fellas on screen here have it out in a one-on-one melee. See the number there, it will go up. Higher it is, further we go. First person to fall of 4 times loses.
What are you? I have no idea what game are you talking about.
Each game starts out in neutral. To get the hit, you play footsies. Once you get the hit, crank up the mix-ups. 2 types of gases are the tech chases and shield throw gases. Crash that one with some tinkums. Chases are mostly 50-50. Get hype if you see some nice DI. Cheer with me if there is edge siding. The next match here is between Quantum Pope and Erstas. They play Flosters and Fasties respectively.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Got all that?
No?
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you... Exactly!
Well, gave it my best. Let's roll. Afternoon, folks. The key here, as always, with my commentator.
Why is it so hard to say this? Co-commentator.
Sorry, what's your name, fella?
Bolt, Sungkwan, something else. Let's not say Bolt. Sungkwan. Sungkwan.
Sungkwan, the Smash novice, and I are bringing you lot to the next match here in GIF. So if you have never watched Smash before, now is the perfect chance.
Oh, so that's Smash, okay. Never played it before. The kid's volume forces cringe out the entire audience. They watch him with contempt as he cranes his neck to see if that's won some local interest. A young person in the plaza below seems to notice. For given distance, it's impossible to know how he'd make it up here even if he was interested.
Shut up, commentate! The game already started!
Relax, mate. Plenty of games in this round-robin group to commentate. Sungkwan, I have this. Man, I'm still blitz from my flight over here. When are my matches again?
Call him out. Stop. Take the lead. Whatever, fuck it. Whoa, and it looks like Leonhard 5 is taking the pummeling. This looks like a dangerous situation for him.
Oh, damn, you're right. It's kickoff already. Alright, let's do this. Sungkwan, if you're actually letting the kid rope you into this, listen up.
Or should I say, different voice, but whatever.
Any good Smash commentator knows can purities to boost the hype. If you can't get crowd on your side, you'll go down in flames. But your co-commentator is a little special. Try to keep him happy. If he gets upset, he storm off. It's happened before. Also, don't take this too seriously. It probably won't affect you in any meaningful way. Pipe down, bro. We're casting. You see these well-spaced boxes from Quan to Popes and Quan. Ersas can't get in at all.
Free? No, free. Wait, what? Stop! I didn't make the choice. Load? Okay, we can do this. Yes. Good footsies. It looks like he's doing a good job chipping away at him. Good footsies. Keep matter, okay.
Hell yeah. He keeps spacing him out like that. Ersa's gonna be the inspiration. Move soon.
Alright, I guess what I said was right. Let's try to keep this up.
So, Sungkwan, you ever played this game before? What character do you main?
I never played it. Focus on the match. Never played it. No, never. Console games aren't very popular in South Korea.
Gotcha, if you want to pick a top, play Dunkbert. It's one of the best, if not the best characters in the game when oiled up.
No one cares. Focus on the game! Okay, maybe I should just ask him the question. That's how the caster and analyst interact on XSL broadcasts. How does this matchup go? Boom. So, who do you think will win this matchup? LED Lamps looks like he has to work pretty hard.
Hard to say. It's def a floatster meta right now, thanks to Voracious Cube. Thank God he stopped his 2 and couldn't make it here. Watch Longhard 5 zones with those douches and then dives in for massive damage once he finds an opening. Lil Monix free needs to rev up here. Gases?
God damn it, man. Use normal language. I can see that. Interesting. Looks like LED Lamp's about to close this one out. From what I gather, next game determines who's going to make it into the next round. Okay, there will be a choice now. We should focus on the matches from here out for the crowd, yeah? Save the guy.
Good call, alright, follow my lead. Here we go, folks, into the deciding matchup of the group. The absolute legend, Lil Monix Free, has been known to spawn Sandbag every now and then, so maybe we'll finally see her try.
She played Pet version,
God damn it! I clicked a bit too late.
Boom. You mean she lets the other guy win? That's no good. You have to put it on the line if you want to enter a tournament like this.
Damn straight. Your understanding of competitive game terminology rifles mine, Sungkwan. Yo, check out that combo. Little Monix Freeze getting up in that man's guts.
Dude, gross. You can't say that.
Sungkwan, reign this 17. Give him taste of what esports does to a fighting games commentary desk.
Huh. Safe. Quickly load. Yes. Emulate current. Boom. Whatever. What am I thinking? I don't have numbers on hand. That's true. Fuck. This one, whatever. Hey, that's uncouth and would probably get your sponsor pulled if you had any.
You know you're right. I'm always on that esports grant. Thanks for looking out for me, Sungkwan. Wow, what great games. Unfortunately, it looks like our time of the mic here is at the end.
One of the tournament organizers just wanted a key to get off the commentary desk and do his matches.
Seung-Wan, do you have any final words for a wonderful crowd?
Do I? Thanks everyone, Sheila. Ah, thanks. Thanks for the invite. This game seemed cool.
Wow, he's so cool and humble. Company games are awesome.
That's the end of my run as a Smash commentator, trying to figure out how I did.
Good stuff, man. That was fun. Anyway, time for me to play my own games. Good luck this weekend.
Yeah, you too. I noticed an ominous aura surround the kid as I head off. Well, not my problem. At least me and him seem to get along. After all of that, I seek out some much needed quiet. A long search leads me to a secluded balcony overlooking a terrace filled with palm trees and construction vehicles. A few others seem to have had the same idea as me. Most escape the chaos of the convention by resting against the railing with a cell phone or a cigarette in hand. With the sunset, I'm struck by the nightlit beauty of the city. It's not quite as well kept as Seoul, but there's a charm to this vacation town. This is one of the moments that fledgling pro gamers dream about, a weekend abroad with the promise of glory and winnings to those who triumph. If I'm here to beat a bunch of foreigners just to prove to myself that I can, I'm wasting my time. What I need is full enough set, but with such steep competition. That's right, what I want is my place back on CHB Renown. Really, to practice block again, and whether I win ICG or bust out 0-2, that isn't going to happen. I'll shake this off by tomorrow when I need to be in top form. But for now, I just want to lean against the rail and rest.
Seung-Wan!
I know who that voice belongs to. The realization hits me just as I turn to meet it. Coach Park, just 10 feet from here where I choose to stand. There is surprise in his eyes. I'm sure he spilled my name rather than called out with a desire to reconnect. Hello?
Whoa! Hello, Seung-Wan. It's a pleasure to see you here. Are you entering the tournament?
Alongside a friend of mine.
Glad to hear that you're still competing.
Is he? Or is he just saying the most comforting thing he can think of? Star Sense. To be honest, no, I don't care about choices with this guy. What? Whatever. I want to ask why, but what he'll say won't be what I want to hear. You were cut because you weren't good enough. And nicer words. But what else could be? And I'll tell myself it's not true whether or not it was actually the case. Am I just bitter? Or can I just not let go of the missed opportunity? Part of me still wants to cheer for CHB Renown.
Your teammates, I want to cheer for you too, Seung-Wan. You didn't know already. Kijung at the venue today. I'm sure you'll run to him this weekend.
About that, Jack was lined up to compete. What happened?
Yeah, we thought the fans would join Sync Log compete in this place.
I note, both in deference and agreement, and the resignation that I'll probably have to play him tomorrow.
I'm heading back. Good luck in the tournament.
I have nothing else to say, so I turn away. By the sound of his footsteps, there is a small delay before he finally leaves. When he's gone, I lean against the rail for a long while.
How much longer?
An hour maybe? Or should I say, one day, because we'll continue tomorrow. Now, for now, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there.
Bye-bye.